Hi everybody, my name is Brittany of Britzy Thrift. I'm a reseller on Poshmark, and today I have a haul that's a little random. It's going to be a couple of different places. So I did some sourcing at Marshall's when they had their big clearance event. I also got a few TJ Maxx items, one item from Walmart, and just a couple of random personal buys that I got from Amazon that I will save to the end in case you kind of just want to click off. So we'll start off with TJ Maxx and Marshall's. So let's just get right into it and see what I got. Here's a pair of Crocs that I got from my boyfriend. He does like to wear the slides around the house. He's never had a pair of Crocs. Usually he just gets something from Walmart, just something that he can use as house shoes, but I know that he likes these. They're very comfortable. So I figured, well, these were only $16. Well, actually they were $16.99, which I thought was a really good deal. The shoe size is like 11. It's a men's 11. What's weird is that he wears like 11.5 in shoes, and then when I check I call them skippies. When I check the skippies that he has right now, they're like a size 10. So I figured like, well, 11 is in between. So I think these will fit him. And his birthday is in April. So I figured, you know, something like this is just something nice that I can kind of like throw in like whatever else I put together for his present. Basically, I just kind of do like a little stocking stuffer type of thing where like maybe I'll get him a gift card and something like this that I can find. So, and they're in this basic black, which I know he likes black because it goes with everything. So I just thought these were really cool. I usually end up buying Crocs from TJ Maxx because if they're inexpensive and, you know, they're comfortable, then why not grab them? $16.99 is actually a pretty good deal. These are actually a pair that I got a while ago. I don't think I showed them before, but if I did, forgive me. I haven't taken them out of the packaging yet. These were also $16.99. I went shopping a little while ago, and I remember seeing these, and I was like, these are pretty cool. So they're tie-dye. They are for kids. They're juniors, size 6. But what's weird is that when I put my feet in them, I felt like I could wear them. So I just grabbed them. They were $16.99. Have a pretty cool color. If nothing else, I'll just sell them if I decide that... Actually, I probably will end up selling these because recently when I was looking, I saw a pair of the platform Crocs, which I really like. Those were $30. So I haven't gotten them yet, but I'm thinking I might like to wear those over these if I were to wear a pair of Crocs. So these will probably be for resale. This last pair I thought was really interesting. They have this rainbow multicolor faux fur lining here, and these are actually a men's size 13. I thought these were pretty interesting. They were clearanced out to $16, and I don't know, I just think they're really cool. They've got like little Crocs written on the side. I didn't see too many of them listed. I think one of the comps that I saw was for about $49. So I figured, well, I'm paying $16 for them. So, you know, and 13 I think is a good size. And I don't know, I just feel like they're unique and they're different, and there weren't that many of them listed. And these were the only ones that were on the shelf. So I grabbed them. I think that maybe I'll have a nice return for these. A couple of honorable mentions that I did not want to get just yet because, I don't know, I kind of want to see if they're going to get clearanced out a little bit more. So I saw this beautiful set, and I think it was a holiday set of Patricia Nash. I think it was called the Chauncey style, and I'll put a picture right here. It was like this beautiful two-piece set. It looked like a satchel and something else, a smaller bag at the top, but it was tooled and it was turquoise and it was just gorgeous. And it was about $64, I think, marked down from $75. I see other people have them listed for like $150 online. So I mean, I don't know. I kind of liked it for myself personally. I really liked it, the blue color, the turquoise. I didn't want to spend $65 on just one piece. So I just kind of wanted to see if maybe it'll get clearance down a little bit more. Then maybe I will consider getting it. The other really cool thing that I saw, and I'll put a picture up again because I've never seen this in person. This is Maxx. It was a full piece snowsuit, and it was white and it was camouflage, and when you touched it, it was like really heavy. You could tell that it was like heavy duty, durable, like if you really mean business when you're going skiing or snowboarding. And I believe it was marked down to $400 from $699. I just thought that it was so cool because I've never seen it in person. They also had some coats by that other brand called, what is it? Kayo Soy, something like that. It's a K and a S, S-O-I-O, something like that. I've seen it before in the thrift store, but I left it because it wasn't the style of coat that people really look for. But they had some of those marked down to like $175. So I just thought that was really cool to see it in person. I've never seen it or touched it or felt it or anything. So that was pretty nice. One more honorable mention from TJ Maxx that I forgot to mention that I'm throwing in now is this Love Shack Fancy. It was like a cropped knit scenic kind of grandma core sweater. It looked kind of like a shrug. It was very just small, but they actually wanted $124 for it, and I think it was marked down from $140, $30, something like that. So I'll put the picture right here, but I just thought that was kind of crazy because it didn't look like it was worth $100 and something, but I do know that Love Shack Fancy is a Bolo brand. I've never found it in the wild, in a thrift store, so it was kind of cool to actually see it in person in TJ Maxx, but, excuse me, Marshall's is where I saw it. It was cool to see it there, but definitely could not get it for that price tag, so I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it looked like, and I mean, I thought it was pretty interesting. Now let me show you the one item that I got from Walmart before I get into what I got from Marshall's. So I did not make it to Walmart the day after Christmas. I just couldn't bring myself to get up. I was like, you probably have to get there at like 6 o'clock. The main thing that I was looking for were these, they had these Starbucks iridescent mermaid, multicolor, beautiful, kind of a diamond textured, like a tumbler cup. And it was in a gift set. And they had a plenty of them before Christmas, and I thought, well, maybe there will be like one left over. No. I went like maybe, not the next day, but the day after, you know, Christmas. And the shelves were pretty much cleared out. There was not one Starbucks tumbler, but I did find this, which I thought was really cool. This is for the Disney 100 celebration. It's a two-piece mug set, ceramic mug set. And I just think it's so cool because it's got the shadows of all the Disney characters in here from all these Pixar movies and the classic movies. Same thing down here. It's got a crown and, again, the shadows of all the characters. I just thought it was really, really pretty. That's so cool. They've got, like, WALL-E and Toy Story because there's Buzz up there. Just everybody you could think of. And then down here, same thing, but they've got the D on it. So I picked it up for 50% off. I think it was like $10 original price, so I paid about $5 for it and some change. But I thought it was a really good deal. So like $2.50 per mug, and I do really like Disney. Actually, I bought this as a gift for someone, but it would probably be next Christmas before she would get it because her birthday has already passed, and we don't like exchange Mother's Day gifts or anything. We say Happy Mother's Day to each other, but we don't like give gifts or anything. So I was like, well, you could hold on to it till next Christmas, even though it does say Disney 100 and 2023 was supposed to be like the 100th anniversary. They're still really cool mugs. The only thing is that the longer I look at them, the more I'm falling in love with them for myself because I like Disney too. So I don't know, either I'll save it for her next year for Christmas or I will just selfishly keep it for myself. So I don't know, but that was my 150% off purchase for Walmart's after holiday clearance. Now let's get into Marshall's. I don't know when the clearance event actually started at Marshall's. I saw a big sign on the door. I don't know if it started on MLK Day or the day after. It kind of felt like it was the day after because the way that people were kind of running around in the store, like I saw people with their baskets kind of stacked up. And that made me feel like it happened the day that I went, which was the day after MLK. And I went in the evening. So this was like at 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. But I feel like it happened the day after. I marked my calendar for like next year because I'm going to check it out again. But definitely got some good things. I regret putting back this one blank NYC jacket that I had. Well, it was a shacket and it was purple and it was plaid and it was only $9.50. But I just wasn't sure about it, so I put it back. And of course, it wasn't there when I went back. But luckily, this other thing that I put back, it was there when I went back. So let me show it to you. This is a House of Harlow wool blend plaid cropped bomber jacket. I could only find it in small because of course all the extra large and the large clearance sections were like completely cleared out. Somebody hit it immediately, so again, that's why I'm kind of wondering, like maybe it started on MLK Day, I'm not sure. The other good thing about looking in TJ Maxx and Marshall's, which I haven't done in a very long time, I'm so used to like thrifting all the time, I don't look in those stores as much, and I saw so many brands that if I found it in a thrift store, I would still think, oh, that's a Revolve brand, when actually they have plenty of it at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, which I did not know. So it's good for education purposes. This is one of those brands. So there's the label, House of Harlow 1960. This was clearance down to $14, which is actually a pretty good deal if you are looking to buy for personal use. The reason I picked it up though is because I want to try to resell it. I saw some other people listing them for about $50. So I put it back initially, and then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, for $14, I should try it. I mean, it is cute. I do love the purple and the plaid. It's got a cute style, and it is a wool blend, so we're going to give it a try. I don't, you know, I mean, I think it's pretty, but I definitely was a little uncomfortable with shopping at the clearance because, again, I'm used to thrifting, and my average cost of goods is usually about $5 when I go to the thrift store. So to pay anything over that was kind of like, I don't know, is it worth it? You know, like, am I like taking too big of a risk? Am I going to lose money? But ultimately I had to decide, did I think that I could sell the items that I picked up for more than what I was paying on the clearance? Even though it is more than $5, can I sell this for more than $14? I think I can. So I grabbed it. I think this is the highest one that I spent money on. This one was, yeah. This one was $28. They only had one on the rack. This is a brand that I've heard of before, but I don't think I've ever found it. This is called Cotopaxi. What caught my attention would be the color block and the beautiful, vibrant neon colors. So this is a very lightweight windbreaker jacket. I do recognize that Cotopaxi is a bolo brand, but I've heard that it's very reliant on style. When I looked it up, I saw somebody else had one listed, I believe, in the same size. What is this? This is a medium. So they had the same size and the same jacket, also new with tags, listed for $65. So I felt like, well, for $28, if I could like list it for $65 and get $65 or maybe like $50 for it, then that's my money back and it's all good. But I just really wanted to try it out. The good thing about shopping this clearance is that they have a lot of things that maybe I've never found at a thrift store before. So it's good to find it. And even though I have to pay up for it, it is new with tags. It is like the more recent styles. So it's a good way for me to experiment with just brands that I've never, this is gear for the good, brands that I've never found before. So I am paying up, but I'm kind of thinking that it's worth it. So anyway, I just thought this is a really cute jacket. I've never found this brand before, but I'm excited to try it out. And I think I'll be able to get my money back for it. For the life of me, I cannot seem to sell Spider. But the reason I picked this up was because I was thinking of my boyfriend. I really like this mustard color. It's like a nice little honey mustard color. This is a size medium, and they had these clearanced out to $14, which I think is a good deal. So I grabbed this one. Oh, you know what? This is funny. So he wanted one that was full zip, and the two that he took, so I bought this in 3 different colors. There was a tan one, almost like sand. That was one, almost like this color of my sweater. He wanted that one, and then he wanted a black one. Originally, he didn't want any of them because he was like, oh, I'm good, I don't need it. And then I bought it anyway, and then he tried on the black one, and he was like, this is actually really nice. And I'm like, I know, I have one. I actually have a pink one, and I love this sort of a, you know, thermally texture here. It keeps me very warm when I go out, so I thought that maybe he would like one. So I grabbed him the black one, and he didn't know that I bought them in 3 different colors, this one, the sand one, and the black one. So when I got home, he tried on the black one, he liked it, and then he was like, can I have the tan one too? And I'm like, sure, go ahead and take it, you know. So I'm going to resell this one, but actually now that I'm seeing that this is a full zip, he might very well want this one because he wanted a full zip as opposed to the pullover. The other 2 were quarter zips, and I didn't realize that. So I'll check with him to see if he wants this one as well, but if not, I'll be selling it. I see some people have these listed for about $80. I am not very good at selling Spider. So MSRP is $129. It is a very nice, just a nice jacket, lightweight if you don't want to wear something too puffy, but you want something on you to keep you warm. I mean, I really enjoy Spider, and I think that this is a beautiful color. So if he doesn't want it, I'm going to try to sell it. I might list it at 80 where I see other people listing it. But, of course, I can always drop the price and see if I get a bite. But only $14 for this. I think this is a nice men's piece. And I have to come out of this sweater because at first I was cold, and now because of like holding up all the clothes, I have to like, you know, I gotta breathe, so. Whew. Oh, okay, this is one that I'm really excited about. I have only found this like twice. So the first time I found it, it had a hole in it, and I didn't want to get it because I was like, well, it's got a hole in it, so I left it. And I didn't know that I should have picked it up anyway, because even with holes in it, people still like to wear it because they can use it as a base layer. So I dropped the ball on that one. But after that, I found it one other time in a beautiful gray textured turtleneck, just a sweater. And I remember it sold pretty well. So after that, I've been hoping to find it again. And when I saw it at Marshall's, I was like, so this is Smart Wool. And this is a beautiful color block, sort of a tan, I think it's merino wool sweater. And I was like, when I saw it, there was only one on the rack, and I was like, hey, I know you, you're Smart Wool. And I was so excited. Now, it was clearanced to $26. I wish it had been clearanced a little bit more than that. But seeing as how it was the only one on the rack, I didn't want to leave it. I was like, I think that I can sell it for more than $26. So I grabbed it. This is a size small. And there's the label. You'll see like this little robot person on it. I'm always on the lookout for it when I go to the thrift store, but I just do not find it like that in my area. So I did pay $26 for this one, but I think that I can flip it for more. And again, it's new with tags. So that's the difference, you know, between thrifting. I mean, I find new with tag things at thrift stores all the time, but it's just when you're trying to find specific things like this, I was like, oh, I never find it even pre-owned. So this is new with tags. $26 didn't seem like too much to pay, so I grabbed it. True Religion, I don't know. I don't know if the brand has kind of fallen off or what. Here's the tag. I don't know if you could still get the same amount for it. I know some people were having trouble with like authenticating it because they were saying that some people were like, you know, faking it. At least with this, it's new with tags, and I know that Marshalls would not sell counterfeit True Religion. Original price is $199. This is a size 38. It's the men's Gino Flap Big T jean. So there's the back label there. And they had these clearanced to $20. Well, actually, no. I saw another one that was actually only clearanced to $30, which is a little odd because, well, no, it's not odd because they do the same thing at Ross, actually. Like if a pair comes in and like get started, I guess, in the system, and then another pair comes in after that, like maybe like 2 weeks later, they're gonna have different SKUs, and so one will get marked down, you know, before the other one, even though they're the exact same item. So I thought $20 for a pair of True Religion was actually pretty good. $199 original price. I did check the comps. This is a Relaxed Slim. I checked the comps, and it looks like maybe I could get about $100 for it. So that's pretty cool. 20 bucks. That's great. I was trying to find my boyfriend some jeans, but for some reason I always have a really hard time finding his size, which is 34 by 34. It's always 34 by 30 or 34 by 32. It's always like something else. I don't know why that's such a hard size to find, but anyways, I got these True Religion jeans, and hopefully I'll be able to sell them for at least $100, hopefully. So turn 20 into 100, that would be great. I don't know if this is still a thing anymore, the whole Juicy Couture tracksuit, but I mean, $14, no, $16. $16 for both pieces. I mean, I didn't want to leave it. I actually thought that this was a tracksuit, but it's actually the pajamas. So this is a size small, and it's got like the little rhinestone juicy there, and it's got the velour texture there, just a black, I don't want to rub the rhinestones, just a black sleep pajama set. Original price $58. So there's the tag. And what I really like are the pants, because the pants have like what I've been looking for in the thrift store. I don't want to pull the rhinestones. Juicy on the butt. That's what I've been looking for. Sometimes I see Juicy Couture stuff and I'm like, please have the juicy written on the butt. And it never does. So to actually have it on here for $16 for a two-piece set, I feel like this is good. You could probably like go running or jogging in this in cold weather. So, and it's pretty cool because it turns blue, you know, as you're moving. So that's really fun. So that was a good item to pick up for clearance. Hopefully I'll be able to resell it. I think somebody else has it listed for $40, so we'll see about that. Here is an item that I kind of went back and forth about. Levi's, I mean, I sell Levi's, but it's not like something that I go crazy over unless it's really unique or interesting. But again, shopping at Marshall's, this was clearance down to $16. This is the 70s high flare, so it's a high-rise flare, and these are a size 34. So it's a plus size, which is great. There's the flare. It's got some distressing on the leg. I see that some of these are selling for like closer to $100. Like I think I saw one for like $95 or something. So again, $16. They are new with tags. It's a 34, so bigger size, and it's a flare. So I mean, I have a good feeling about it. So I decided to get it. I don't know if I got this for myself or if I got it for resale. I didn't even check the comps on it because I just kind of was like, I don't know. It was cute and it was the only one that was around. This is just called Brave Soul, which is probably just like, I don't know, house brand or something. But it is a size large 14. So it might be a little too big for me, but I love how puffy it is. And it's got like the cinching at the waist. I do really like to wear vests, and I don't know, this just looks really cute with the tan color and the snap pockets and everything. So this was marked down to $7. And I'm like, for a vest as cute as this, $7 is really good. So I picked this up. I don't know if I'm going to try to sell it. I might try it on. I get the feeling it might be a little too big for me. But, I mean, if it is, then I'll just sell it. It's not a zippable one. It is snap all the way down. And it's extremely soft. It almost feels like it's a goose down type of thing, but I don't think it is. No, it's not a goose down, but still a really nice vest, and for only $7. I can see why that other lady was like really skirting through and like she had her basket stacked. She just looked like she was having the time of her life, and I was like, I'm not used to shopping at Marshall's like that, so I was like, let me just get out of her way, because it seemed like she was prepared and she knew, like maybe she comes every year or something. But like with deals like this, I was like, yeah, I'll be back next year because this is really cool. Okay, so that's it for my Marshall's haul. I think I spent $136 just at Marshall's, but I really think that those jeans and like the Cotopaxi, I really like all the things that I got. It did make me nervous because I was like, oh my god, do you know how much stuff I can get at my thrift store at $5 a pop for $136? So I was trying to compare it, but at the same time I was like, okay, but you never find some of these brands at your thrift store, and these are new with tags and they are more recent styles. You know, the comps are looking good, so we're just going to try this out as an experiment. Maybe in the future I'll start shopping more at Marshall's, maybe not getting like tons of stuff, but I think it's good for me to start getting comfortable with like just popping in there to see if maybe I can find something that, you know, maybe is going to be worth, you know, picking up along with my thrifting. Okay, so finally I'm going to show you what I got from Amazon. This is not like a resale thing, so this is more personal. Actually, my son's birthday is February the 4th, so we are kind of hiding presents around the house and ordering them online. His big present is in the back of his dad's trunk. His dad went to Walmart and got him a bike because most recently he's been getting very much so into riding bikes. For a while, he kind of got out of it. He had a tricycle and he was playing with it when he was younger, and then all of a sudden he lost interest and he just didn't want to really go outside and play. And I was like, it's a nice day, you have to go out. So most recently, when the weather was really nice, I asked him if he wanted to go out and ride his bike, and he actually said yes. So he had a lot of fun riding on his tricycle, but he's kind of outgrowing it. So his dad was like, okay, it's time for an actual bike with training wheels. So we got him a beautiful blue bike with, he's got his helmet and everything. So we're just excited for him to see it, and I bought him some stuff off Amazon, so I'm going to show you what I got. Correction. So this is actually something I grabbed at Target. He loves yo-yos. His dad is really good at doing like the little tricks and things. I've never been able to make a yo-yo work. It always just falls down, and I can get it back up like one time and then that's it, and then I lose interest because I just can't do the tricks and everything. So this was like at the little front station at Target. You know how they have like all the kids things, like little things like this. And I was like, well, these make for like little stuffers or party favors or whatever. So $3 for this yo-yo. I think he's going to really like this one. And then this is just like a balloon dog, like a little, yeah, it's a fidget toy. So these are little fun things that he can play with. Also at Target, this was clearance down to like $7. I get the feeling it's going to get on my nerves. I don't know why they made it this way, but it says it squeaks when he hops. And I'm like, okay, I don't mind the hopping, but like, does it have to squeak every single time? And the only reason I picked this up was because the thing that I was looking for that I had to order off of Amazon was not available. So I figured, well, get this. It's only $7. If you can't find the thing that you really want, then at least he'll have this. But this is basically just a pogo stick. It says indoor and outdoor. And I don't know, it's just something for him to, he likes to bounce a lot. He has a trampoline. Sometimes he just stands there bouncing just to get, you know, like kids, they have a lot of energy. So I figured something like this would be good for him. I figured something like this would probably wear him out because he gets to use like his energy and everything. This is something that I totally forgot about. Something that I loved to play with when I was a kid, and I feel like maybe he's gonna like this too. So the other game that I got for him was like a, I don't know if you remember, but it's called like Go Fish, not Go Fish, but like it's this wheel that turns around, and the fish kind of open their mouths and close their mouths, and like you have your little pole and you try to fish them all out. I used to love that game, and I got it for him before, and he's actually still playing with it. So I figured, well, maybe he'll like this game. This is something that I used to love. And it's just these shapes where it's like you put these shapes in here and you turn the timer, and you have to get all the shapes in before the timer runs out. Otherwise the thing pops up and then like all the shapes go everywhere. It's called Perfection. So you just got to be quick about it. And I like these little interactive games where, you know, I'm trying to kind of teach him to entertain himself. It's also good for like, I mean, I play games with him as well. But like if daddy's working and then mommy's taking pictures or something, sometimes we need things like this so that way he can kind of learn to, you know, if you're not on a video game, then you need to be like using your imagination or kind of trying to figure out like a brain game like this. So I enjoyed this when I was a kid, and I thought maybe he would enjoy it too, so I grabbed this for him. I think this is about $20. I also got him this Twister game, which we could not wait. So not getting it for his birthday because he's already opened it, but he really likes this game because of the colors and the dots. I did not know that they made a Twister that was so amped up. Like I saw the other one where it's like you have to download an app and then you put on these wristbands or something, and I was like, well, that's going to defeat the purpose because we're trying to get him, when we're playing games, we're trying to get him off of technology, like, so not staring into the TV, watching a movie, and not playing video games, you know, doing something where he's not staring at a screen. So I was like, no, I just want the classic one, and so far he really likes it. He doesn't quite, you know, understand the concept of like keep your hand over here, you know, and then like put your hand over there. You know what I mean? Like you have to keep your hand or your foot where you had it before, and then like you're supposed to stretch. For him, he's just kind of like, just give me the instructions. And he just walks around and he's like, okay, I put my hand here. Okay, I put my hand there. Okay, I put my hand here. You know, and that's fine. It's just him trying to get his energy out. But like he seems to really enjoy it. So I like these classic games to share with him. They're things that I played when I was younger, and he seems to really be enjoying them. The thing I had to order offline was this. So he is going to love this, and I know it. This is an 18-inch. It says a mega size 18-inch. So it's just a thing where you sit on it. It's a bouncy ball, and it's got a handle, and you can just bounce, 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 bounce. He already tries to do this with some of his other little toys that aren't made for that. Like he has one of those Bop It balloons where he can hit it and then it comes back and you're supposed to hit it again, and you know, it goes back and forth. And he was trying to sit on it and bounce on it like this, and I was like, it's not made for that. So he ended up popping it. This is going to be perfect for him because I could just imagine him sitting and bouncing up and down the hallway and everything, and I just think this is perfect. So he's going to have his pogo stick as well as this bouncy ball. I was actually shopping in TJ Maxx, and I saw one that had like, it was for girls. It was pink and it had princesses on it, and I was like, I just want like a plain red or a blue one, and they didn't have one, so I took to Amazon and I grabbed this one. The other classic game that I got for him was a Slinky. I know they make like the plastic ones with all the multicolors and everything, but I had a metal one, and I kind of think that the metal ones are a little better. So I also got this from Target. Very inexpensive. I don't know. It was probably like $3 or something. It doesn't have the price on it, but I just thought this is really cool and that he would enjoy this. Lastly, I ordered this off of Amazon. I thought this would be really cool for him. So this is a doctor kit. Lately he's been running around calling himself Dr. Avery, and he's been trying to like stick things like in our mouths, saying like, you know, open up, say ah, you know, because he's pretending to be a doctor. So I figured if I got him this doctor's kit, then he, you know, could officially be Dr. Avery. And I think he's really going to enjoy this. I think I paid like, was it $16? And it got here pretty fast. So I think he's going to enjoy this. So I think I'm going to wait and give this to him the day after his birthday. Because unfortunately he does have like his 4-year checkup at the doctor scheduled the day after his birthday. So it's kind of a downer because he's going to have to get some shots. But I figured if I give this to him afterwards, then it'll kind of brighten his day and, you know, hopefully lift his mood. So that's what I got. And these last 2 items are actually reseller work related, so I needed some more supplies. So I grabbed some more of these eye mailer packaging materials. This one is actually a 14 by 20. And usually I get the ones that self-seal, but this one is more like a Ziploc bag where you can seal it. And it's actually a really good size. I wanted to get some that were a little bigger because sometimes I have bigger jeans and sometimes I have like coats and things that just will not fit in my, what is it? The other one is like 11 by 14. This is what? 14 by 20. So I needed some that were just a little bit bigger. So this is that size. And then these are the ones that I think I normally get, 11 by 14 cellophane. These are the ones that actually seal themselves, so you can pull off that little strip there. I think it was like $16 or $20 for each one. So this is what I use for my business, just to keep everything nice and neat and clean and packaged and folded perfectly in my inventory. Okay, so that's it. That's what I got from Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Walmart, and Amazon for resale, and also for my son's birthday, some personal items. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.